Beautiful Pisces, this is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings, and I wanted to come in and ask the question for you all tonight. What does Pisces need to know before September? All right, so I'm just going to go through these cards by feel. I've got 3 different decks here. I wanted to get some lots of details for you tonight, okay? So let me just see what you need to know before September. All right. The first thing that we're getting is the Field of Dreams card, Pisces. Look at this. This has come up how many times for you now? So this is having to do with whatever it is that you want to build and put together, nurture or grow. If you start to put that together and build it, it will draw to you what you want, okay? So if you build it, they will come, basically, all right? And this is having to do with joy, a lot of joy in your life that this Field of Dreams will bring into your life. And you may need to or want to wear some sort of protective or good luck talisman, okay? This is having to do with maybe a special good luck stone or something like that. That protects you as you go down this path of divine order, okay? This is definitely having to do with your soul path. So that's one thing you need to know before September, okay? I'm asking for anything you need to know, anything the guides want to tell Pisces, okay? Some of you may have hit rock bottom. You may felt like you really went through a situation that was very difficult, okay? Some of you may still be going through it, you know, a situation that is just super hard to deal with and is really driving you crazy, some situation you want out of. But the good news is when you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. So once you do come out of it, you tend to go very high, you know? So that is the good thing. But I know some of you have gone through what I would call the dark night of the soul. Recently, I know some Pisces are going through it now. You know, so there it is, Pisces. Let's see what else you need to know before September. Okay, this is the Bone Collector card, and this is such a deep card. This is having to do, Pisces, with you deciding what's worth keeping and what needs to be thrown out, okay? Are you going to keep all the skeletons in the closet, or are you going to get rid of them? That's basically what this means. Are there some bones that are really valuable that you want to keep? Then that's what you keep them for, okay? It's a matter of deciding what's important. It's a matter of deciding what memories you want to keep, you know, what old things you want to keep. You know, they're bones. Do you want to keep any of them? You know, do they matter? Can you use them for good? That kind of thing. And it's really different for each person, and it's right beside this rock bottom card. So if you've hit rock bottom in a situation, you may not want to hold on to any things from that situation that remind you of that. Here's the home card coming up next to that. So for some of you, you may have hit rock bottom with a home, your living situation. For some of you, you may need to clear out old stuff. You may just need to declutter, you know, and get rid of some of the stuff that's just not working for you anymore, that has a negative energy. And also this home card has, for some of you, may be an actual new home, okay, that's coming up because you're on a different path, because you hit this rock bottom situation. So I've seen this over and over with Pisces recently, this relocation. So some of you are going to be moving, you know, some of you got a new home coming up because of this, whatever this difficult situation was that you went through, and you're sorting through what works and doesn't work, and it's leading you to a new home, okay? What else you need to know, Pisces, before August? And again, I would say this new home decision is going to be coming up this month. You know, I'm asking before September, what do you need to know? New home. Okay, this is, well, these two go together. These two came out together. So some of you are feeling like you're going through a deep freeze, probably because of this rock bottom thing you went through. This is the deep freeze card, and some of you may have just numbed yourself to whatever situation that you went through that was difficult, that you were just really struggling with. You may have just frozen up, you know, just gone numb. You just feel like you're out in the cold, you know, you're just frozen. But this is a lion. The lion has a lot of inner strength, and when he thaws out, look out. That's you, Pisces, okay? And this is coming back to life. Look at this, the coming to life card. So once you thaw out, you're coming back to life big time, all right? And she's dancing, and she's very magical. It's a very magical fairy, you know. She's got a butterfly next to her because she's gone through a metamorphosis, you know, with this dark night of the soul. And she's carrying a light in her hand, a little fairy light, okay? So once you're coming back to life, all of this is changing. You've gone through a whole, you know, whole process here, Pisces. So that's what you need to know so far, coming up before September, okay, through the month of August. So let me get some more details for you. This should give us some more details on this. What does Pisces need to know? Oh, really hot card here. Oh, look at this. Here we've got this cleaning house card again. This is the house of the broom. I mean, the card of the broom. And it's about cleaning house. It's about decluttering. It goes right along with this bone collector card. So some of you really need to get rid of some old stuff. Some old things. Here we go. Some old things that don't work for you anymore, that have negativity, that have negative energy, that might just be taking up space that you could, you know, use in a way that you want to more. They're really emphasizing that, aren't they? Hot card here. Oh, here's the man card. All right, now he can be the King of Cups. See, he's got a heart up here. So let's ask more about this man card. He can be the Ace of Cups in traditional tarot, which is new love and that sort of thing. Yeah, there's an ending and new beginning. So he's representing new love. For some of you, it'll be a man. For some, a woman. You know, it depends on your picture. But here's the coffin, and this is representing endings and new beginnings. This is something you may have closed out. For some of you, this is a relationship you're done with, okay? And it's bringing in new love or new feelings of new love or new people and that sort of thing, okay? And opening you back up so you won't feel so frozen or numb anymore, okay? Good stuff here, Pisces. Hang in here. I'm going to get you more details here. Yeah, and here's the lady card. So look, we've got a couple here. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, there's a new love relationship coming up for you, and there's also things coming together. So if this is not, excuse me, if this is not a relationship for you, this can be a situation coming together. It can be a job coming together. It can be a house or living situation coming together. But it's two things coming together, and they match up really well because, again, we've got the couple. But for a lot of you, this is going to be an actual love relationship that's coming in for you, Pisces. Because something's ended and something new is coming up. What else does Pisces need to know before September? Yeah, there's a lot of prayer. Okay, this is the cross, and this is having to do, for some of you, traditional, you know, religion. This can have to do with churches. This can have to do with situations with churches or prayer, traditions, things like that, okay? Let me see where they're going with that. This one. This is the card of the gift. So I feel like there's going to be some gift connected with this tradition or connected with maybe a traditional holiday for some of you. Maybe a gift like from your church or from a religious group that you're in, some sort of a gift. And I would say that's most likely a spiritual sort of gift that's coming up. Yeah, and it's about a new home. Okay, that's interesting. That's really interesting. There may be a gift of a new home for some of you, okay? So this is the stork card. For some of you, this can mean pregnancy. For some of you, the stork, babies being born. So for some of you, this could be baptisms, all right? Babies and the cross, you know, can be baptisms for some of you, and gifts that go along with that. And for some of you, it's going to be the gift of a new home, and it could be near a church, for instance. Somehow it's very connected spiritually. All right, Pisces, this is so interesting. You know, there's a lot of ways that that could go, so take it as it resonates for you. But this is the gift card, and the stork, you know, which is new home or new children, babies, adoptions, births, you know, anything like that. And spirituality, you know, connected with it, religion, spirituality. I can't wait to hear in the comments how this turns out for you, because this really sparks my interest a lot for you all. Okay. Whoops. I'm going to pull just a few more here, and let's see if there's any other messages that Pisces needs to know. What do you need to know before September? Okay. There's a lot of good stuff here for you, Pisces. This is like, it's fascinating. What does Pisces need to know? These cards are sticky. Okay. All right. Someone is going to be saying they're sorry. I feel like there's an apology coming up for you. This is the I'm sorry card. For some of you, it could be that you're feeling that, but I feel like more this is coming to you as an apology. Somebody righting past wrongs, something being uprooted. And this could be with this rock bottom situation that I saw earlier, okay? Oh, this one sent goosebumps up my arms. Okay, this is the Whale and Orca Elders card. These are the starseed cards, and I like pulling these, but these are very ethereal cards, and I feel like they just have really deep soul meanings. And Pisces, this is the one that says share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. Okay, and it has to do with whales. So some of you may be musicians, some of you may be vocalists, some of you may be writing songs, some of you might just need to listen to music to calm you or for healing purposes, maybe while you're moving into your new house, things like that. Maybe when, you know, these babies are coming in, or births, you know, all those sorts of things connected with sound, and also going very deep in your thinking. And I know Pisces likes to go deep. You know, Pisces really thinks about things. You feel things very deeply. And some of you may have really sensitive hearing, okay? It may be that sound bothers you. You know, certain sounds, you're very, very sensitive to sound. There may be a reason you need to know that before September, because that is the question. And I would say, I wonder if some of you are going whale watching too. Some of you may be connected actually with actual whales before September. Some of you are going to be involved in some kind of frequency or sound work. Maybe you're a music therapist, I don't know, things like that. Maybe you're going to school for that, and that's why you need to know it before September. There's some connection there with you needing to know about this before September. Here's the I Remember My Soul Plan card. Okay, this is having to do with your soul plan and remembering it. This is part of why you need to go deep with this whales card. And I feel like the sound frequency, there's going to be some kind of sound frequency that's going to really trigger memories of your soul plan here, Pisces. Something about Sagittarius just jumped in here. So you may be dealing with a Sag, some of you, that brings up some of this sound therapy or something. I don't know, that just jumped in. I almost said Sag. So there's something Pisces. Some of you may have, you know, Sag rising or, you know, moons and all those things. So take it as it resonates. Some of you may be cross watchers, you know, and watching Pisces, watching Sag, that kind of thing, because it really did come through really strongly. But this is really important for you. They're saying to leave it on this one. This is very important for you to know before September, between now and September, that your soul plan is going to be really rolled out for you. Because again, remember how this Field of Dreams, I can't find it, the Field of Dreams card came up? And this is going to be really important for you to know. You know, if you build it, they will come. What's your soul plan? What's the bigger picture here for you, Pisces? Okay, so some of you can have dreams about this, okay, like premonition kind of dreams. Some of you are going to have visions. Some of you are going to have just total strangers come up and say something to you in a store just casually, and it's going to really trigger like, oh, aha, ha. You're going to have that aha moment, you know? So pay attention to where this goes. You're going to get some really subtle or not so subtle messages about your upcoming soul plan, because some of you have some really deep soul plans coming up, Pisces. You know, you're on an ascension path. So your soul plan can change. You know, you could have completed part of your soul plan and now you've got the rest of the plan to do. You know, the rest of it's being rolled out. So as you sweep out and declutter, as this card said, you know, any negativity, the old bones that didn't work, anything that might be holding you back, draining your energy, your soul plan is going to become stronger and stronger and clearer to you, okay? So I'm seeing new home, and I'm seeing possible new relationship for some of you, and potential apology, something about sound frequency and whales. There's a lot here. This could be vacation for some of you coming up, where you're going to go whale watching, and you're going to be thawing out from the situation you've been through, kind of coming back to life. These really coming back to life quite a bit. So there's a lot of different things here, and you know, I could go on for a long time here, Pisces, because there's really so many directions I could go in here for you guys. You know, Pisces has so much depth, and you're on such an interesting path right now. I mean, I just see you like blossoming into this whole new path, you know, your divine path, which is really beautiful. I mean, you could feel it here in the cards. It just all feels very sparkly, and you know, it's giving me the goosebumps. So I guess I'll leave it right there for right now. I kind of want to go on into different directions, but maybe I'll do a midweek and look more into this, because there's so much here. There's really so much here. So I hope you enjoyed that, and you know, it is a collective reading, so every single thing won't fit every single person. So take what resonates and leave the rest for who it does resonate for, okay? So thank you all so much, and have a great night. Love you guys.